How do? You're back. I'm back. The Vaults of Iacon is back, and we're here today with another What's New in the Vault. This time, it is this chap that you can see over my right shoulder here. It is the Takara Tomy Missing Link C-11 Delta Magnus. It came into us the other day. You may have already seen the unboxing video that I did for it. I've now gotten round to actually taking a look at it, you know, kind of a mini look at review, if you kind of thing, if you will. Part of Takara Tomy's ongoing Missing Link line. This time, it's a homage to the Diaclone colours for when it was Powered Convoy. I have to make sure I get that right, because I always mix up Battle Convoy and Power Convoy. Battle Convoy is what was Ultra Magnus. Optimus Prime. Power Convoy is what became Ultra Magnus and Delta Magnus. Where was I? Oh yes, so Missing Link line. I'm really enjoying the Missing Link line. I'm all in for it. I've not been getting the cartoon deco ones. I've just been sticking to the toy deco, and I've not picked up the RC. Just not interested. It doesn't blow my skirt up, so to speak. Nothing against it particularly. It's just that I don't feel that it's really at home in the Missing Link line. Controversial opinion, I know. Some people do, some people don't. I tend to think not. For me, Missing Link, I think, is more that bridge between the original, rather static G1 figures that we had or have, and the masterpiece, or even in some interpretations, mainline. So Missing Link for me bridges that gap. I think the RC figure was probably, I think it would have been more at home within that retro line, the kind of like the ones that they'd released for the movie. So you had your Hot Rod and your Perceptor and Optimus Prime. I think it would have been more at home in there, but that's just my opinion. Where was I? Yes, so we are going to take a look at Delta Magnus. So that's it. Nothing more to say. Brief intro. I'll see you over there. Job done. And here he is, Delta Magnus. Look at that. We're going to take a look at the box first, as we always do. One day, I may not start with the box. I might start somewhere else. But for today, this is where we are. Very much similar to the packaging that we got for Missing Link Ultra Magnus. Different artwork, but the yellow stripe and the layout of the text and the overall aesthetic, if you will, of the box does remain the same. I'm going to start with this artwork, so I'll just bring the box a little closer. There we go, so you can see it. It's a whole new piece of art, so it's not just the artwork that they did for Ultra Magnus and then they've recoloured it. I like it, I really do like it. There is, I believe it was the Japanese trailer, initial trailer, or it may have just been some test footage that was used as an advertisement for the movie over in Japan, and Ultra Magnus was in these colours. And looking at it, I think he would have looked, well, I won't say that I think he would have looked better. It certainly would have looked different, and I'm wondering if the colour scheme would have affected the characterisation of the character. Yeah, the way that Robert Stack portrayed him in the movie. It certainly would be interesting to see a whole movie with Ultra Magnus in these colours, but we didn't. We got him in the red, white and blue that we have, and fortunately we've ended up getting this colour scheme with Delta Magnus and various other Ultra Magnus reissues that we've had over the years. So yeah, do like it. I like how the blues, the dark blue, the silver, the black and reds all just contrast with each other. But that's the artwork. In the box itself, we can see Delta Magnus, cab here, trailer, the Boogie in the box in there, and then the little Dianaut just there. We've then got, this is again transferred over from the Ultra Magnus release. We've got Silver Bolt on the back there. I could be wrong, but I do suspect that this is just the same photo and it's been recolorized. I do have Ultra Magnus Missing Link over there on the shelf, but I have him on the shelf where the front isn't showing, so I can't just quickly glance over and take a look. But I'm assuming that it's the same photo and they've just recolored it. We have this T-Spark logo here, which I'm not sure what that's for. I will bung some text up on the screen that will inform you and me likewise. C-11, this Japanese obviously saying Delta Magnus, but not sure what his designation's going to be. I'll have to look that one up as well. Scramble City, that I'm not going to go over that again. I already went into that when I was doing the review of Ultra Missing Link Ultra Magnus. On the top, we've got more text. We've got the toys in robot mode, vehicle mode, and then with the buggy there at the back. On the bottom, we have a very base transformation sequence, and then just a lot of that legalese here at the bottom. Round the back, whip him round like so. We have got a bit of a bio and text spec for him. We've got showing some different modes. We've got the buggy in buggy mode and robot mode. I'm not sure what his name is, if they've given him a name. Again, I'll have to look into that and I will throw text up on the screen. We've got him in a launch mode for Silver Bolt. We have him in some kind of base, attack base mode, and then we've got him in a repair bay mode. And then we've got this 1987. Yes, 80, is it 7, is it 86? It's 87, isn't it? Yes, I think it's 87 box artwork, or it could be 86. You know what, I'm going to edge my bets here. It's either 86 or 87. I will confirm on screen which one it is. And then on the flaps, end flaps, we have, there we go, in robot and vehicle. And then again on the other side, robot and vehicle in just a slightly different pose. And that is the box. That was relatively painless, wasn't it? And not too drawn out. Right, I'm going to get it unboxed, and then we're going to come back and take a look at the accessories, and then we'll move on to vehicle modes, robot modes, etc. I'm going to do the unboxing off screen, and then we'll come back. So, see you in a moment. I've got the accessories out now. Yeah, getting that out was a bit of a ball ache, I can tell you that. It's a good job I didn't film it, actually, because there may have been a couple of expletives here and there. The ball ache of it all was these. The paper, cardboardy twist tie kind of things that they've started using, because they want to be all green, and it's like, it's a plastic figure inside a plastic bag, inside a polystyrene inner, it's not going to make an ounce of difference. And yeah, I could have just cut them, but if I want to put it back in there and keep it in securely, then I want to be able to tie them back up again. It's a thing, you just have to go with me on that. But the accessories, so we have them here. I'll get this one out of the way first. We have the little Dianaut, and they've given us a bird, they've given us a lady, they've given us a girl. It's like, why? They're trying. Oh, that's new. The legs didn't open on the male Dianauts. I could make a joke there, but I'm not going to. It'd be far too obvious. Yeah, I know why they're doing it. They're obviously going for the Carly and Spike dynamic. Let me just see if I can get it into focus for you. Excuse if the camera goes a bit blurry. There we go. I mean, it looks great. It's a nice mould, painted well. So yeah, nothing against it in those terms. It's just like, you know, why can't they just be generic little Dianaut drivers, you know, as though they're kind of like mini robots rather than, you know, human forms. But again, that's just me, it's personal preference. But yeah, there we go, that's Dianaut. I suppose really we've got names for the others, haven't we? So really I should give them a name, shouldn't I? What can I call her? I think I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for Beryl. This is Beryl. Say hello, Beryl. Yes, there we go. Beryl. I know that there's a female Dianaut coming with Grimlock. So, and I've got a name in mind for that when it comes. So, watch this space. But we're focused on Delta Magnus. Right. We'll do this shoulder-mounted rocket launchers, cast in this nice black plastic, looking very tasty. And again, these have got the swing down hinges, so when you've got them on Delta Magnus, they won't be offset, they'll be level. And they've put two on each side. I kind of like this because I've head cannoned this myself a bit. So if they're not on his shoulders, bring them both down like that, and they make kind of like cool little cannons. You know, when you've got the missiles in, which I don't at the moment because they're still inside this box. So there we go. Those are the shoulder-mounted launchers. Put them to one side because we don't need them now for the moment. We've got the chest armor piece, which also doubles up as a little buggy because it's got these wheels on the underneath. Yeah, it's quite harsh noise on the fabric here. Let's put the Dianaut in like so. If we can get it in, because them some big feet. You've got some big feet, lass. Unusually big feet for a girl. There we go. And there we go. In. Ready to go off and drive somewhere or fly somewhere. Baggy with all the little bits and bobs in. Paperwork paraphernalia, as I like to say. I'll put the bag down there, we don't need the bag. Tech spec, decoder. Your flexible friend. We have a sticker sheet, which are paper stickers, again, not foil. Takara, cheaping out. These are, of course, Ultra Magnus stickers, but they will not be used. They will not be going on Delta, and I didn't use them on Ultra Magnus either, because, well, when we get to the figure, you'll see why. We have a card. Bio card, Delta Magnus, same artwork from the box. And then I do like this technical drawing kind of, you know, CAD drawing kind of thing going off there. And then we've got a load of, which I'm going to assume is the bio of the character here, down in Japanese. We have, onto the instructions first. This will be exactly the same as the instructions that came with Ultra Magnus. If you haven't seen the review that I did for Ultra Magnus, you can check that out. That is in the What's New in the Vault playlist on the YouTube channel. So there you go, goes through the full transformation sequence. You can use these. I do. I stopped using the instructions a while ago. I tend to just head to YouTube now. There's many fine people on there that do very comprehensive transformational videos and talk you through it step by step. And then on the back there, we get, finishing off, we also get a bit of a transformation sequence for the Boogie, which I've not looked up the name for yet, which I'll probably do in post. We get a contents, and then should you wish to use those stickers, it tells us where you can prop those stickers. It shows you how to use a tech spec decoder, and lets you know that if you give the sign a rub, it'll let you know whether it's an Autobot or a Decepticon. I suspect he's going to be an Autobot. And then we have a catalogue, And this is catalogue volume. Is it 4? Yes, volume 4. Let's open it out, shall we? I wonder if it'll have Grimlock on this one. So on this one, we've got the headline of Scramble City. We get it all in there. We can't look at that. My arms are outstretched, but it'd be right. And we have Ultra Magnus to the left and then Delta Magnus to the right. And they look really nice. Very, very nice. Like that. That's the kind of thing that I'd frame that. I would frame that because that would look nice in a frame as a display piece. I mean, not a Scooby-Doo what the text says, but you don't need to. The pictures look very nice. So, yeah. Cool. I am going to assume that that is supposed to be Carly because looking at them, it's giving me a vibe of what's Carly and Spike look like in season 3 of the cartoon, is it? I'm winging that because I've not watched season 3. I've watched the odd episode, but I've not watched it all. And then to the opposite side, we have... So we've got the cartoon versions of Missing Link, Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. We have the cartoon version of RC, and then I think it's the prototype version. We've then got Corden, and then Sunstreaker, Optimus Prime in his cartoon version, and then we have Bumblebee and Cliffjumper in the toy version. And then we have Optimus Prime, toy version, and then we have Nemesis Prime. And then that's that reverse side. Looking good. I'm in for the Diaclone inspired repaints. Not so much. I think I've outgrown the Nemesis Prime thing now. It's just it was a thing, and I always used to enjoy getting a black Prime, but I just think I'm just a bit bored with it now because it's just too lazy. It's too lazy now. I would like to see repaints of Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. I'd like to see, the different colours that we got, kind of like, the Brazil and Argentinian releases where, they just went crazy, the whites, the blues, etc., things like that. I would like to see that. So yeah, excellent stuff. Right, okay, I'll leave that there. Oh, and I'd also like to see them do a Missing Link Bumble Jumper. I would definitely be all in for that. Right, so let's get that paperwork out of the way. Let's put it down there. I'll just put these other accessories out of the way so I don't knock them. I'll need my knife to open this box. Has it got it? Come on. It's playing hard to get. There we go. So I don't want to damage the box. There we go. That's done. I won't need that knife now again. And then we'll... Hey, look, it's the ruler. I didn't think he were going to make an appearance, but it obviously has. Right, come on. I don't want it. There we go. That's got it. No. Come on. I just have to tease it out because I just don't want to. I don't want to tear anything or damage it. There we go. That's got it. That's got it. Slowly catch a monkey. I think that's what the saying was, wasn't it? There we go. That's... Oh, I'm going to show you around the box, aren't I, really? It's no difference to the one that came with Ultra Magnus. I'm not even sure. I don't know if the colours are different as well. There may be. I don't know. I can't remember. Once I do stuff, I've done it, I move on, and I'm on the next thing. So, anyway, yeah, there it is. Boogie mode, robot mode, loads of text. They've even given me a little bio and text spec there. Boogie mode, robot mode. There you go. It's a box. It does what it needs to do.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
There we go. That's everything out. That was ballic, but hopefully I would have had the foresight to just fast forward through all that, so you won't just sat there twiddling your thumbs waiting for me to get everything out. Right, okay. Where do I start? I'll start with the waist sections. So we've got two different waist sections. We've got one that's more in line with the G1 toy, and then this one I believe is supposed to be more in line with the Diaclone version. I think for Delta Magnus we're going to go for this one. It just seems more apt. Also, they can both still be used as the fifth wheel hookup point on the trailer. Using this one sets the cab a little slightly further back on the hookup than what this does. But yeah, that's what they are. We've then got the gun, which is just a black version of the one you get with Ultra Magnus. I would have liked to have seen a different gun with Delta Magnus, just to separate them a little bit more aside from the colours. It's a good gun. I have no problem about it. The only issue I do have is that I just think for the cab mode, when he holds it that way, I think it's a decent size, and that when it's in Ultra Magnus or Delta Magnus mode, I just think it's a little bit small. It could do with being a bit bigger. But I'm sure that there's someone out there that has done 3D prints of larger guns for said figure. We have the helmet, or the large robot head in that red and silver, looking very nice, with the added nipples on top there, which the original release of Ultra Magnus did not have. We've then got the matrix of leadership, because everyone's got a matrix of leadership these days. Well, in fact, everyone's a prime these days. You know, Hasbro certainly forgot what the meaning of prime was. It's like, you're a prime, I'm a prime, he's a prime, I'm prime, and so's my wife. You know, give it all that bollocks. Sorry, did I just say that? I was supposed to think that. It'd be right. So yeah, looks very nice, very silver, nice blue centre, plastic, not die cast. We have the missiles still on the sprue, but I will be taking two of those missiles off, because the ones from, I do have the was it the Iacon special that they did of Delta Magnus way back, I think, was it 2000 or 2001, but the missiles don't fit, so it's going to be a case of cutting two of the missiles off that so I can use them. And then we have the Boogie. The Boogie. Yeah, it's a Boogie. It's plastic. It's got really naff wheels. Does it actually roll on them? No, it doesn't, because those wheels are set too high. It's a hateful thing, isn't it? I'm not over keen on it. It's got a certain crap naff charm to it, but it's nice that it's included in the set, but it doesn't really bring much to the table for me, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's there. I'll look at that later on. I'll put him to one side. What I will do, though, is I will just bring those missiles back in. I will bring the launchers back in, and what I'll do is, while I'm here, I might as well just take two of the missiles off the sprues, like so. I have these handy little clips here, not modelling clips, these are actually just a set of wire strippers.
Ooh,
but
yeah.
I find that the blades are just so sharp and just so close to the edge, they're really good for taking stuff off sprues, because they don't leave little nubs. No yub nubs. Yub nub, I've heard that somewhere before. There we go. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Get rid of that. And there we go. Look at that. Nice and smooth. No nubs. No nubs. Cool. And then we'll just pop them in there like so. There you go. Pop that in there like that. And there we have missiles with launchers. And if I just put that down again like that, there we go. And then it'll come off it. You didn't do that with Ultra Magnus. You're not going to get away with that with Delta. And there you go. It looks like little cannons then. But unfortunately, they don't fire. The non-firing mechanisms, which again is another cheap out on Takara's point of view. But my assumption is that they've done it because they want to market these in America and release them through Hasbro. Right, okay. We're going to bring Delta in now. So let's bring him up here like so. We've got cab and trailer. I'll need that back up here. Oh, just to give you an idea of scale, next to each other, that's the buggy with the cab and trailer. I'll start with the cab. Just pop that back out of the way again. Just make a bit of space down here where the accessories are. It's a blue Optimus Prime cab. Nothing remarkable to it. It's a very nice blue. It's a very nice striking blue, and I like how it contrasts with the chrome and the black sections on the back for the legs. We've got detailing here for the rear light clusters. I like that they're set on a bit of a white background. That makes them stand out, and I love that. That they're on a bit of a white background as well. That's really nice. That makes it look really vivid. The knee detail in there. But yeah, chrome aplenty, chrome on the wheels, chrome on the fuel tanks, chrome on the smokestacks, chrome on the grille and bumper, and then chrome on the headlights. And then if we open up the cab there, we've got this massively chromed matrix chamber internal there, which does come out, but I'm not going to bother popping it out because you'll have seen that on the Ultra Magnus review. I will put the matrix of leadership in there, and there we go. Look at that. Chrome is not a lighting's friend, is it? It just like reflects everything and everywhere. So yeah, that's that. Close the cab back up. Does he roll okay on his wheels? Yeah, he does. He's rolling fine. There's no there. But yeah, that's the vehicle cab mode. Just put that to one side. We'll get the trailer. Trailer mode. Love the colours on it. Really do. I like the deeper blue. Almost, I will be honest with you, in this light, this almost got a bit of a purple sheen to it. You know, like a deep purple. But I want to, as much as I like the lighting here that I've got here set up, I don't always trust it. So I'm going to get that into natural daylight just to double check, because it may just be the light that's lighting in here that's making it look. But yeah, it does seem to have a bit of a purple sheen to it. Love the reds. It's all moulded plastic. It's not painted, other than the detailing that's moulded and tampoed. You can see just there that white background on the detail there, which I do like. We've then got these like hazard messages, and then supposed rear light cluster, or maybe again warning strips or something, because I think those are supposed to be the rear lights that's moulded there. Yeah, nice detailing underneath. Bit of a hot mess with all the mechanisms that go off for articulating and to hold the cabin there, but it doesn't matter, because when it's in trailer mode you don't really see that. Yeah, the only thing is to watch is that because of the added articulation in there, it can, unless you get everything properly tabbed in place like that, it can flex about a bit. But I've made, before I brought it in, I made sure everything was tabbed in, so it's quite rigid and there's no flexible there. Oh, just pop that in. So I'll get the fifth wheel clamp put on, which just tabs in under here. There's two little tabs there like that, so on there, and then we'll pop him on the truck there, and there you go. That's him in. What's going on here now? Why is it? Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I thought there was something going on. We don't want to. Oh, that's why. Yeah, because I've got this one on. It's the shorter one. When you put this one on, the one that comes with the G1, it brings that fifth wheel forward a bit more. I'm not doing a very good job here showing you, am I? So it just brings it forward probably about half a centimetre or so. So it'll clear this, but not to worry, just there like that again. just to give you an idea, really. There we go. There's Magnus in Delta Magnus in his car carrier mode. Right, I'm going to get the cab transformed. We'll have a little look around the robot mode. So, see you in a moment. Look at that robot mode. That is tasty. We do like that. Now he's in this robot mode, seeing these detailing with the white background highlights really make it pop and stand out. Even the ones on the arms as well. They look a bit cartoony. Don't get me wrong. They don't look as, like as though like there's any technicality to it, but it just works. I think it just works, especially then when we've got just the blank white where a number plate would be, and then the yellow of the running lights or side lights, whatever you'd want to call them. But yeah, I do like that. Again, it's mostly coloured moulded plastic, beside the chrome in the detailing where it's painted here on the arms, the bumper, knees and feet, and the die-cast areas, which are the feet, they're painted, and this front section of the cab here is die-cast and that's painted. But other than that, it doesn't suffer for it. It's a really, really good match. I'd say that's probably about a 99.9% match, is that on plastic, colour and paint match. Yeah, I'm not disappointed with that. That'll work for me. All the usual articulation that you'll get from the Missing Link Prime mould, so I'm not going to go over that. I'm going to rehash that all ground. I'll just lift his head up and just open the chamber again so you can see that matrix in there. Again, I don't see the purpose of Delta Magnus having a matrix chamber or the matrix, but it's just part and parcel of the Optimus Prime mould now. So even the Nemesis Prime gets one. So yeah, you just live with it. Yeah, looks great. I'm going to put his weapon in his hand. There we go. And that looks very nice. Let's just tilt his head a little bit like that so you can get a bit of a pose going out on him. And it looks well. That looks really well. I'm not disappointed in any way, shape or form with that. I'd have to get it out of the box. Well, the storage box. I don't have it to hand. It's actually behind. The storage box is actually behind me. But I've been unprepared and not got it out. I want to see how that Iacon reissue compares with this colour-wise. I've got a little bit of a gut feeling that I think this is just a slightly shade or two lighter on the blue than what the other one is. Yeah, I just have this feeling. I could be wrong. I am wrong many times. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'll do that at some later. I'll probably do that when I do the photos. I'll do side-by-side comparisons. But yeah, the robot, again, what more can I say? It's just it's a recoloured Optimus Prime mould, but it looks really tasty. I like that. Right, I'm going to bring the trailer up. Well, no, I'm going to transform it first. Right, and here's the trailer. Looking good, looking real good, like that. The colours I just love that colour scheme. It's great. We'll bring the cab back in, the inner robot section. They look really nice together. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it earlier on in when I was taking a look. I think this colour scheme looks far better and works much better than the Ultra Magnus that we got. You know, that red, white, and blue. There's just something. It just looks a lot harder. It looks like he means business more than what the other one does. I just can't really articulate it. I just prefer it. It looks so much better. I forgot to put the missile launchers on, didn't I? I will do that now while we're here. While I have your full undivided attention. But that one, the one on the right shoulder, we have to fold this little arm down so it's level. There we go. And I'll put the missiles in. I'm not bothering buggering about going through all the articulation on the trailer. There's other people out there that will do that for you, but I will show different poses when I come to do the photography. I'm also not going to combine the two. Again, if you watch the review that I did for Ultra Magnus, there is an issue with the this section here, the clips that hold the inner robot in there, and it's this here. If I point to it from the top here, this section here is die cast, and this ridge here along the top, when you put the inner cab inside it, the die cast scratches and removes all the chrome from the top of the bumper there, and that's not what you want. So the fix that I saw, and I think I did a series of photographs. Did I do a video on it? I don't think I did. I think it was just photographs that I put up on my Instagram feed. If you remove this clip here that I'm pointing to, this clip here, there's just two screws that hold it in, but to get it out, you have to unscrew these two and take this section out. But if you take that out and put the other bits back in, it still works just as fine. You can put the inner cab in there, and because it doesn't have the tension pushing up, you then won't get scratches on the bumper. The other thing I also did was I got a bit of fabric tape, the silver fabric tape that plumbers use, and I just put a little bit on there, just to give it a bit of a secondary protection, because like I said, I really don't want that chrome scratching. It's a problem, it's an issue, it's a thing. It's just a design flaw, I think, just a bit of a design oversight. My gut feeling tells me that in R&D, when they were designing it and producing it, they tested it perhaps before they applied the chroming and the paint on the die cast there. And we're only talking microns, but it's probably just moved the tolerances just that to that point where it's then going to start scratching. But it is avoidable if you just take those few little steps, which I don't mind doing. You can avoid scratching it. The helmet, I'll bring the helmet in. There's the helmet. It just goes on like that, like it does on Ultra Magnus. Take that off. The buggy, there's the buggy. I've not transformed him yet. I'll get him transformed up, and we can take a look at him. Check me out with the enthusiasm there. And then we've also got, just for a bit of scale, we've got the female Dinonaut there next to the helmet, and that looks good. I really like that, so I'm happy to call it a day on looking at those. I'm just going to get them out of the frame, and I'm going to finish off on the buggy. And here's the buggy. We'll bring him in a bit closer so you can see him. And yeah, like I said, rather unremarkable. They've added articulation to him from the original, so his arms will come out like so. Oh, I've got to tab that back in properly now. So yeah, they'll outstretch, they'll rotate round. The head twists round. The legs do separate, but when you separate them, it won't stand up. So if you do want him stood up, you have to have the legs together like so, and that's the only way he will stand up. The holes in his hands are big enough to hold the Ultra Magnus gun, like that, just barely, like that. You'll hold the gun, and that's about it. In buggy mode, you can also, the gun will slot in there like that in buggy mode. Now yeah, it's all red plastic. The only paint really on it is the face plate and eyes, and that's it. It's naff. Let's be honest, it's naff. But as a kid, back in the old Diaclone days, I suppose it would have been a little bit of an added extra play feature. I'd say the only criticism, it's not, I'm not criticising it for what it is, but I do have a little criticism on there is the head isn't riveted on. If I just take this out here like that. Oh no, sorry, there is some die cast. These hinges here, those are die cast. Silly me. Yeah, this rivet under here, which holds the head on, you can see there, the head hasn't been put on straight. So if I bring it in, you can just see it's on a bit of a tilt. And I've tried pushing down and manipulating it, it's not doing it. And also this plastic plate here that it is riveted on, there is a kink in the plastic, it kinks up at this side. So then when you do put him into boogie mode, you can see there, that side that forms the shoulder isn't sitting flush. It's slightly raised up so it won't tab in like that. Even when you attach the arm to the shoulder there like that, it's still slightly raised. So not... If I was bothered, I would say I'm not happy, but you know, it's not going to get used. It's out now for this review. I'm looking at it, I'm holding it in my hand. But once the review's done, aside from the photos, this is going to go back in the box and it's probably never going to see the light of day again. Yeah, there we go. That's Boogie Boy. Come on, get tabbed in there. You don't like being tabbed in there, do you? We'll bring the others back in just so you've got a sense of scale with him. Where's the Carly bot? There we go. There's the Carly bot. I don't want to stand up. I know. That's why we have the ruler, isn't it? The ruler down there. Put her on there like that, and she stands there. I have been looking for. I'm trying to source some small stainless steel discs. So then, when I do display or get round to displaying my stuff, I can put the little Dynaut figures on these little metal discs and they can stand. But I did get some, I did source some, I found some, ordered them, got them, and it was advertised incorrectly. It wasn't the correct grade of stainless steel for the magnets, so it didn't work. So I'm back to the drawing board on that one. But when I do find the ones that I want, honey, I will let you all know, and then if you want some, I can perhaps hook you up with them. Okay, that's it. I've said enough, I think. Now let's go back to me over there, and we'll get finished off, shall we?
Transformers, the movie. It is the year 2005, and a mysterious planet threatens to devour the galaxy.
dropping at us out of nowhere.
Conceived in the epic tradition of Star Wars, this spectacular animated adventure stars Leonard Nimoy as Galvatron, Robert Stack as Ultra Magnus, Judd Nelson as Hot Rod, and Eric Idle as the Junkion warrior Wreck-Gar. And at film's end, when the monstrous planet Unicron, played by Orson Welles, reveals its long-held secret by transforming into the most gigantic robot ever, you'll know you have been watching a movie that is destined to bring back audiences again and again. Summer of 1986, the most exciting adventure in the universe is on planet Earth. Transformers, the movie.
And that's it. I'm done now with my look at Delta Magnus. So what do I think? What's my closing thoughts? Well, first off, I think it looks great. I love it. The colour scheme just works. It just really, really works. And at this point, I still haven't taken it out in the daylight to see if that is blue or more purple or purpley blue or what. I've not done that yet. I'll get around to that. Maybe do it when I come to do the photos. But yeah, it's the usual Takara Tomy quality. All the articulation, all the features that were there with Ultra Magnus are present here. The only difference really between them, other than the obvious colour palette, is that the Boogie doesn't seem to be as well assembled as what it is with Ultra Magnus. I highlighted the issue that I had with it with regards to the shoulder area and it not tabbing incorrectly. And other than that, yeah, so pretty much everything I said about Ultra Magnus is relevant for this. Just swap out the name and colour scheme. I would recommend you go back and watch the Ultra Magnus one. I probably do go a bit further in depth with that than what I have done with this one. Basically because I don't want to repeat myself, which I always end up doing anyway. But with regards the actual review itself, there wasn't really any more I wanted to say. It was just, I just wanted to get it out, take a look at it in front of the camera, share it with you, and share any thoughts that came off the top of my head while I was doing that. And in that, I think I probably got that across. So really, there's nothing much more for me to say. If you didn't pick up Ultra Magnus, and you're on the fence about whether or not you want to get this, I would definitely say yes, get this. Out of the two, as funny as it seems because they are identical apart from the colour scheme, out of the two, I would get this one. I would perhaps skip. If you're not bothered about the Transformers connection, as in a Transformers character that appeared in the movie and the cartoons, comics and things like that, if you're not bothered about that, get this. Because this... don't want to repeat myself, but I'm going to do. This just looks so much better than Ultra Magnus, and it's all down to the colour. And that's basically it. All that needs to be said. And with that, I've been Ed. That's been Delta Magnus. This is the Vaults of Iacon. I appreciate you taking the time to join me while I take a look at it. I will be back again soon with more videos. When that'll be, I'm not too sure. I'll fit them in somehow. But until then, thank you again. Take care, and bye for now.
Vaults of fucking Iacon.